Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin Joyride, and no, I'm not talking about the one with Paul Walker, which is a way better film than this. Two different completely films, but no. I'm talking about with the one with Ashley Park in it. Fuck. Audrey's business trip to Asia goes sideways. She enlists the help of Lolo, her childhood best friend, Kate, a college friend, and Deadeye, Lolo's eccentric cousin. Their epic no-holds-barred experience become a journey of bonding friendship that reveals the universal truth of what it means to know and love who you are. I don't know what the flying fuck I watched. This is the most idiotic movie I have seen of all year. This doesn't make any sense. I literally cannot think of one good thing about this movie. Now, the acting, I'll say that. The acting's on par. It's not awful. It's not the worst acting of all. I mean, there is definitely a lot of bad line deliveries in this movie. I just don't know who this is for. I don't know who this is for. This might be a very obviously like out and out girl type of movie where you just have laughs with get drunk or whatever. But I don't even think I would watch this while drunk either. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's literally nothing but fucking dick jokes and vagina jokes. That's all this movie is, which I am completely fine with because there's a movie that came out earlier this year, like literally, well, not even that early, 2 weeks ago, called No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence. Very funny movie, but the jokes worked in the context of the movie. The jokes weren't after another joke, and it didn't feel spontaneous in this film. So, like, literally every fucking person in this fucking movie is fucking horny for no fucking reason. It doesn't make any sense. The jokes are awful. They're bottom of the barrel jokes. They're like high school drama jokes. Like, you never had sex with an Asian guy, so that means you're racist. Whatever. Okay, the whole premise of the film is because they need to go on a business trip. At least one of the friends needs to go on a business trip, so she brings another friend that so this friend can translate, even though she has a friend already in Asia who speaks very fluent in that language that she can meet up with and have her translate. But no, she brings this weird friend who's very into sex and has sex art. Like, she makes a play set, like a playground statue that was very, that looks like a dick or a vagina or boobs. Like, and it doesn't make any sense why you would bring this person on a business trip. It doesn't make any freaking sense. And so, and like they have their own like little backstory drama. It's like one doesn't want to grow up, one is insecure about who she is, and the other one, and one of them is like has a very backstory that she doesn't tell her husband about or her fiance about. And so he's a Christian fiance, and she doesn't want him to know that she had sex. I don't think any Christian dude's gonna care if you had sex. Now it depends on how many people you probably slept with. That's probably a big different story, and she's probably insecure about that. But no, but we don't really find out that she had sex with multiple people until the end of the movie. That's whatever. And next we have another person who is very into BTS music, who's supposed to be very weird, and also plays video games. And her name is Deadeye. And so instead of calling her by her real name, they go by her username throughout the whole entire movie. And she's supposed to be very weird and quirky, but she is just annoying. She's not weird, she's just annoying. She screams for no reason. She makes loud noises for no reason. And they try to misdirect us with like, oh, this one person walking towards us, and like it's so edgy. It's like it has a different type of thing going for it. Like you have different, like it sort of tries to go for a James Bond film, but with a bunch of different colors. And next, but then it cuts away to a different person. It's like, oh, this is actually the person. I'm like, but I actually believe, and she looks all normal but acts weird. It would be more funny if she looked weird, like her character dressed all exotic or whatever. But no, she's just a normal person who likes video games and likes BTS, who just constantly screams a lot. So it doesn't go in. So like, that's just whatever. Okay. They don't play any jokes on with her character. She is just there. And so the whole point of the film, at least our main character, doesn't know who her birth mother is. So when she has this business meeting with this random person, because she's a lawyer or whatever, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't really even have an interplay at all of the story. The businessman doesn't want to have a meeting with her unless she knows her relatives. So you're telling me a businessman is going to give up probably one of the biggest deals that he's probably going to make, or one of the like any deal at all. He's not going to have a meeting with them unless the person that he's meeting with knows her birth mom or birth dad or whatever, or is close with their family, and he's talking about trust. It doesn't make any sense. But that's how we start. But that's how we get the movie. So they go off on an adventure trying to find her birth mom, and so they run into situations about cocaine. They get on a train and there's someone that it has cocaine, and it's supposed to be a funny scene. But I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? They're shoving cocaine up their assholes. They're snorting a lot of cocaine. I'm sorry, you would be dead in 5 minutes, just overdose of cocaine. That isn't alright, whatever. And it's not funny. It's supposed to be funny, but it's just not funny. It's just random screaming, and the person that originally was the drug dealer steals their suitcase with all their stuff in it. It doesn't. It's like it's just scene after scene of random stuff happening, and it doesn't make any sense. And by the end of the film, you're supposed to believe, she came over her insecurity. She's liking who she is, when no one really shamed her for anything. There's one scene at the beginning where she got bullied for being adopted. First of all, I don't think anyone would bully you for being adopted. It felt very like an 80s type of writing movie, and it happened during when she was doing a presentation. You're telling me the teacher wouldn't be like, hey, that's not cool to say that? There's literally a teacher off the side of the corner just like, I don't care. I don't care if my class, students get bullied by this one kid. I don't give a fuck. That's not like I'm gonna lose my job or anything. But then by the end of the film, she's not even what race she thinks she is. So it's completely sort of racist in a way. But then she's once again insecure about what. So she comes to conclude. She comes to like this feel of like, you know what? I'm gonna accept who I am. I'm gonna accept that this is somewhat my culture. She meets this. She has somewhat of like a bond with a family that's part of the group, and they're being nice to her. They dress her up, and actually shit on her 5 minutes later when they find out that she's not even Asian. Okay, yeah, that's just stop it. Just fucking go see No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence. That is a way better dark comedy than this. That's actually funny, and there's actually potential for that movie to have like a good heartfelt feeling to it. But there's nothing. There is hardly anything. It's very lazy. You can tell that they shot in the same fucking location multiple times. They literally, like, there's an airport scene where before they fly off, they literally just shoot it, and they try to convince you that you're in like Asia or China or wherever they go at this point. After they take off, they literally just go to the other side of the airport, maybe five foot down, and try to convince you that that's a different airport when you clearly see that it's the same airport. That's how stupid this movie is, and how that's how this movie thinks how stupid you are. So, yeah. I enjoy Rated an F. I fucking hate this movie. This was one of the worst movies I've ever seen of all year. I did not laugh one time. I did not find one joke funny. and there's hardly a serious moment. Like, there's no actual, like, it's just literally joke after joke, and it gets old real fast. And I mean, like, there is, I guess, a serious moment in the film, but then 5 minutes later they go back making the same fucking jokes. So it's not fun. It's not funny. This is not for me, clearly. So it might be for you if you're really into that stupidities type of stuff, because everyone else is really enjoying this movie for some reason. I don't fucking get it. The numbers are really high on this movie. I don't know why that's the case, because this movie's stupid. It's not fun, and it's kind of insulting on many levels to many cultures and people. So I don't get that. But yeah, I don't recommend it. If this is your type of thing, great. If you enjoyed it, great. But this is no. Don't bother watching. If you guys want to watch something, there's a lot of other movies out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.